Andrew Kustachin actually told a group of school children on Monday what leadership means. He said leadership is not about creating followers. Real leaders create other leaders. Real leaders light other people's candles of hope when they can only see darkness. You need not ever provide a direction. You just need to remind people about the values that we all deeply share as human beings and give them an opportunity to contribute to those in ways that highlight their gifts. So when I'm working with children or with adults, I don't say this is what you can do. I look for what their natural gift and talent is. If you're naturally musical, you can write songs. If you are a wonderful cook, you can hold a bake sale. If you are a wonderful public speaker, you can get up and read a letter. If you're a wonderful builder, you can build a mailbox for our campaigns. So it's all about taking the special gifts that children bring and giving them an opportunity to make this into a better country. It's not just about improving things for First Nations. It's about making this the type of country where every child is respected and valued for who they are.
We often think about leaders as being somebody that's not us, but in fact the attributes of a leader is being able to reflect the world around us and find the right balance that meets our needs, but meets our needs individually as well as collectively, in a way that paints a future that is possible and you can imagine and that you want. So anybody can do that.
Leadership, I think, is having a vision for oneself and having the courage to follow it despite the obstacles. So leadership for me involves courage, which is acting in the face of fear. It's not the absence of fear. Having the vision of what is needed, required, wanted for oneself, and pursuing that. And I think those people who pursue that become leaders because other people notice that. And they say, gee, I want some of that too. And so I think we wind up in a funny way sometimes being leaders, not that we start out that way. It's kind of where we wind up.
So there's a difference between managing and leadership. And for leadership, we need to have people who can not only communicate, but can listen just as well. And we also need people who are willing to understand and look at all aspects of issues. So it's not just looking at the problem and being reactive and coming up with a solution, but looking proactively down the road about change that needs to happen.
La qualité de pouvoir avoir la vision, de voir ce qui est possible, même si ce n'est pas encore réalisé, là, de voir ce qui serait réalisable et d'encourager les gens à participer au projet pour justement travailler ensemble pour que ça aboutisse. Puis le contexte va beaucoup varier, donc un leader dans un cas n'est peut-être pas la bonne personne dans un autre. Là.
I think really effective leadership is not one person. It may be someone who leads. I think that effective leadership has a sense of awareness about who you're leading, a direction that you're going in, and that you will use all the resources you can of all the people around you. I think that today we need to really recognize that leadership is probably a composite of the energies, the strengths, and the directions that groups want to go in, and that you pull people from those particular areas of expertise to be part of the leadership planning and the strategies that go with that. I think the days are long gone where you have one leader and everyone follows blindly.